5 when Hamilton came back from 19 points down to beat Saskatchewan in Regina. Going to the bye week 3-2, and then reeled off 5 straight losses.
It's the formation I saw on Wednesday's practice, and boy, the reverse is here. Fante's wide open.
And Burris throws there for Grant. That was incomplete. So they fake the end around to Samuel Giguère. And the pass to Grant falls incomplete.
I was just about to say, Gordon, you know, I was in practice Wednesday, and I watch this formation. Watch here, you've got bunch formation. Fante's going to come out here. Nobody covers him. And Burris, for some reason, doesn't look his way. Little play action. Fante's is wide open. Look at him, sitting there all by himself. And he tries to push it out here. Well, that's one that Henry is a head scratcher. You can look at that film and say, why doesn't I go to my guy? He's designed to go there in practice, and you don't shoot it to him during the game.
Second down. Burris has lots of time. Throws it over the top for Giguère. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joe Burnett, his league-leading 5th interception of the year. And that will snuff out the Hamilton drive.
You know, at halftime, we had a visitor, Les Brown, Hall of Famer, came up here. I actually paved the way for him to be in the Hall of Fame because I threw him so many interceptions. But here, this guy right here, Joe Burnett, boy, he is a ball hawk. Showing people how to cover undercutting and underthrown ball by Henry Burris. And there's 2 plays in a row that I just scratched my head. Well, first one, he's got a play designed specifically to go to Fante's. I saw him work on it Wednesday, talked to him about it. He doesn't go there. He's wide open, misses him. And then there, a ball that shouldn't have been thrown. If it was, it should have been thrown earlier. And now you're off the field and turn it over.
9th interception of the year by Burris against 25 touchdown passes. First down now for Joseph. Fires it out, incomplete. As he was looking there for Kuhorn, it'll bring up second down.
That's a long throw, a little off the mark, but you want your young receiver to locate that and pick it up a little quicker than he did. Probably a little surprised how quickly it got out there because it's coming right at him. And Joseph's got a cannon for an arm, still at 37, and it surprised Kuhorn late.
Wind picking up now in the late afternoon in Hamilton. At the back of the Eskimos, moving from left to right as we look at it. Second down, Joseph floats that to the sidelines, and the catch is made by Kerry Koch. And he'll be about 1.5 yards short of an Edmonton first down.
Yeah, this is good awareness, knowing that they got 2nd and 10. You just play off, and then you come up and you play the football. That's exactly what he does. Coming right at you, into the ribs. Say hello to TSN, Kerry Koch. Nice catch, paying the price for it, though.
By the way, Matt, this has been a very cleanly played football game. 7 flags total in the game after 32 last week between Hamilton and Toronto.
You just didn't say that, did you? You jinxed them now.
There's no such thing as jinxes, Matt. Okay?
Well, that's good. It's a good point. It's a solid point. I love it. Game's a lot cleaner that way, more enjoyable. Boy, that first quarter, though, it didn't look like it was go Hamilton's way. They're getting away with themselves quite often. They've settled down here.
And now some confusion for the Eskimos trying to get the right number of people on the field. And the time clock running. Play clock down to 5 seconds.
Pet peeve of Camish Reed.
3rd and short. Messon stood up, and he did not get there. The Hamilton defense stands up and forces the turnover on downs. As the Eskimos showed some confusion before the play. The Ticats executed, brought Campbell up to make the stick.
Just look at all the people over here. Hamilton loading the box, almost knowing where this play's coming, and watch him just knife through. No chance. Boy, it was right there. It was Brock Campbell who snuck underneath with pad leverage and got to mess him in a hurry. Big risk for Edmonton deep in their own end. Didn't pay off for him. Hamilton defense, Brock Campbell stepping up.
First down, Ticats from the Edmonton 20. Fake to Colbert. Burris to the end zone. Fante's touchdown!
Well, this is pretty right here. Well, I thought Clint Kent was going to be able to get to it. Henry Burris kind of nonchalantly just put that out there over the top of the defense. Clint Kent was just about a yard short. Two veterans making it happen right there.
And the Hamilton Ticats have scored 30 straight points in the game and lead by 22. The season, a big touchdown. And now the question for Edmonton, does Giles come in for Joseph? Giles has the helmet on, Joseph does not.
Carey was nicked last week's game against Calgary. Hasn't been able to move around. He showed his strong arm at times.
And now a fumble on the kick return, and the Edmonton Eskimos are able to recover.
Yeah, and it will be Stephen Giles, Gord, and this is kind of something that's been brewing kind of since last week when Carey nicked his calf against Calgary. His mobility was lost here, which is a big part of his game. Giles has had 19 days of rest since his calf injury. I called him Holiday before the ball game, just kidding around with him. I said, Holiday, you gonna play today? He just smiled at me. Here he is, Stephen Giles, see if he can bring his football team back with about 20 minutes to play.
First actions is late August for Giles on first down. Has a look, can't find anyone open. And now throws to the sideline, and the pass is caught by Marcus Henry. And they'll rule it incomplete out of bounds.
That's something that Carey wasn't able to do in the first half. Just buy time with his feet. And not a bad day. Just not very productive. 15 to 23. No carries. And that's usually plays a large part in what he brings to the table. Remember, he quarterback rushed for threw for 4,000 yards and rushed for 1,000 at one point in his career.
Second and long. Four-man rush. Giles over the middle. Incomplete. Marcus Henry couldn't reach back and pick that up. And the first series for Stephen Giles is a 2-and-out, as Edmonton will have to punt.
Yeah, this is just a tentative throw. And watch this. It's going to come right to left. Right over his cover two. Your receiver's right down the pipe. Give it to him. Ball's behind him. Looks like it just kind of dies and pushes to the ground. Been there, done that, thrown the wind at your back. I think it does do crazy things, but I think that's one Stephen Giles like to have back. A little rust there.
Shaw with a tumbling punt right to Williams at the 40-yard line. Williams has some room. And they get slammed from behind as Delroy Clark stepped into him. Well, this fall, TSN presents a documentary series that celebrates the 100th anniversary of the Grey Cup from 8 acclaimed filmmakers. We have 8 unforgettable stories. Engraved the Nation begins October 5th here on TSN. It starts with the story, the remarkable story of former Hamilton Ticat Chuck Ealy. And by the way, the end of Ivor Wynne Stadium can't come soon enough for the Edmonton Eskimos, who have lost 6 of the last 8 here. And of course, also dropped the 1996 Grey Cup game in this stadium to Toronto on an unforgettable evening in the snow. Here's Burris on first down, fires out to the sidelines, and Williams has the catch. And a first down into Edmonton territory at the 47-yard line.
I mean, you look at that throw there by Henry Burris and his touchdown to Andy Fantus the last series, and that was trailing an interception that was clearly underthrown and a poor pass by Burris. He looks unaffected. He just looks like he's gone out there and has already forgot it and moved on, which a veteran quarterback gives you. And he's in a zone out there, back to having a good time and slinging.
Here's Coburn on the first down carry, and Coburn once again into the Edmonton secondary inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Avon Coburn is going to be hard to keep out of the Hamilton lineup. Pickup of 18 yards.
Boy, it's a nice job up front there. Hamilton has got some extra boys up in there too, making it happen. And well, they just open up a gaping hole for the veteran running back. He exploits and then finishes at the end, running over T.J. Hill.
Now the toss to Coburn out of the shotgun. And Coburn finds another seam. A flag is down. As he's brought down to the 25-yard line, this will come back for holding.
Yeah, but again, you know, come back to the play call, and I like to see it because they go from the left hash to the right boundary, 41 yards to work with the toss sweep. Coburn's able to pick his spots, gets up big yards, but the cut
Holding
cheap.
Hamilton, number 11. It's a 10-yard penalty, remain first down.
And for Kavis Reed, who was a pretty good defensive player in his day, suddenly his defense has sprung a leak. The first 4 games of the year, Edmonton averages 14 points against. Now the last 6, not including today, 25 points a game.
Yeah,
there's Mark Nelson, the defensive coordinator.
The time of possession's got to be huge in favor of the Ticats now. And it's one of those things that will start to wear on a defense. A couple of big plays before you know you're in a big hole and you can't seem to dig out of it.
On the play fake, Burris under pressure, gets away and throws complete as he finds the fullback Brandon Rutley. And Rutley has a gain of 14 yards.
This is insane. This is what makes you fall in love with Henry Burris. I remember his first game, 1999. I think you and I were doing it. And George Cortez, the offensive coordinator, and he showed you signs of this ability to make people miss and extend plays.
And that's the 9th different Ticat to catch a pass into the ballgame.
That's just 6.
Second down. Burris underneath again, and it's Williams rather. He's got the catch. Touchdown! Oh, man! Look at Henry. To make this play happen, this is all Henry Burris. Stepping up again in the pocket, showing composure, knowing where the receiver's at, watching a pocket collapse late. He steps up, finds the little lane, dumps it down to Chris Williams, and then now, this is just poor tackling here by the Edmonton Eskimos back in. Chris Williams wanted it more, got in the end zone. 6th touchdown catch of the year for Williams to go along with 6 kick return touchdowns. And the Hamilton Ticats are putting it to the Edmonton Eskimos, now leading 37-8. Impressive resume for Global Medic, which is an all-volunteer organization.
Opposite side of the stadium, they've got their makeshift hospital and their setup showing folks how they do it. Wonderful cause. The guy is really giving back to the community, not only here, but abroad as well.
Tony Logan on the kickoff return does not get far as Mark Beswick is downfield to make the tackle.
Gordon, you know, I talk about the Hamilton offense, been explosive, really come together. Chris Williams making it happen.
And we've got a new quarterback for the Edmonton Eskimos. Here is Matt Nichols, the 25-year-old from Eastern Washington. Just 2 attempts on the year. One of them was in that busted field goal last week for a 44-yard touchdown. So Nichols, the 3rd Eskimo quarterback to play this afternoon. And he's under pressure right away. And we're in your old number. Nichols put his head down and got hit in the head and a flag on the play.
Yeah, he slid. All he's got to do is touch him. I know the linebacker, Jamal Johnson's a little excited.
Major foul, unnecessary roughness. Hamilton, number 28, 15 yards to the end of the play, automatic.
Yeah, this is a good call by the Edmonton Eskimos to stick Matt Nichols in here. Don't risk further injury to Stephen Giles. Your team's down 29 points. Let me do quick math there, Gordon. And you know, it's basically out of reach. You would think, put Nichols in there, get him some quality PT. You're really high in this guy, 3rd-year quarterback. And I've been waiting for him to play for a couple of years now.
You're okay with him wearing your number?
Oh, it's not my number, that's his. You know, go out there and do your thing, 1-6. You know, I know they're high on him. Eric Tillman, GM, and Hamilton's been excited about him. I've been begging for the Eskimos to get him opportunities, let him be the #2 guy and get these quality reps.
And now the Eskimos, facing a 3rd consecutive loss, will go home and face the defending Grey Cup champions.
Not gonna get any easier. Mama said there always days like this.
We got BC at home next week. Here comes a rush screen pass.
Great call.
And Hugh Charles with a catch and room to run. Charles into Hamilton territory, down to 31. Flag is down to the horse collar tackle. So another major penalty coming to Hamilton. That'll add on to a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, it's a great call. Nice job by Marcus Crandall. Give his quarterback a chance. And then Nichols does a nice job of inviting the entire defense up to him and then dumps it over the top. Watch his screen. It's perfectly run and executed by the Eskimos. Nichols going to set his feet, drift, 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 dump it. Got the big boys out in front. And then Hugh Charles does his thing.
26.
Pretty easy call for Kim Murphy and his crew.
Matt Buckner called for the horse collar tackle.
Right there.
That'll move it down to the Hamilton 16-yard line.
You know, I was before the start of this drive when we had the quarterback change, I was going to talk about the Hamilton defense. We talk a lot about the Hamilton being explosive, finding a rhythm. But how about this Hamilton defense that gives up about 136 yards on the ground, average a game. Today, 18 yards on 8 carries. They've shut down the Edmonton rushing attack. Big factor in this football game.
This is a Hamilton defense that has been on the wrong end of a lot of great individual performances.
Number 9, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
The last 5 CFL Offensive Players of the Week won the award playing against the Ticats.
Well, I think confidently I can say that that's not going to happen today. And that's a good thing, because I think that's unprecedented stat. I've never heard of that. Maybe 1, maybe 2 in a row, but 5 career highs and 5 Player of the Week awards in a row.
Nichols to the end zone and over the head of Fred Stamps. That'll bring up 2nd down. And of course, last week, it was Chad Cackert who got them for 172 yards. So Argos back-to-back, Montreal's S.J. Green, Winnipeg's Joey Elliott, and Calgary's John Cornish all win CFL Player of the Week for their effort against Hamilton.
That's a good string to break if you're Ticat defender.
Flags are down. Look at early movement by the Eskimos. Nichols is under pressure. And now throws it underneath. He's got Charles. And Charles dances his way close to the end zone. Touchdown. But this will almost certainly come back as Kerry Cope appeared to have crossed the line of scrimmage early for the Eskimos. And here's a question for you, Matt.
Yep.
What if Nichols plays really well in the 4th quarter? What do the Eskimos do next week?
It puts 30 points on the board and they win 38-37.
It's a 5-yard penalty, it will remain 2nd down.
Puts 14 on the board. Well, every moment, here's Catherine Dolan.
Well, Gord, how exactly did we end up here with Matt Nichols, their 3rd string in? Well, Kerry Joseph had a bit of an injury, but they also pulled him for 2 reasons, a bit of an injury, as well as the way things were going and the way he was playing. As for Stephen Giles, well, he had a lingering injury coming in, played a bit, realized that he wasn't 100%, which is why, for health reasons and for injury, they decided to take him out, which is why we see Matt Nichols in.
And now Nichols to the end zone. Touchdown! A late flag comes down, very late flag, as Cope makes the catch. And for Nichols, that'll be his 2nd touchdown pass of the year if it survives the penalty, and it's a penalty against the Eskimos.
Oh, no. Was a nice throw by Nichols in the seam.
That's an illegal chop block called against Edmonton.
That means a man is engaged on the top, and then another offensive lineman comes in and cuts him low. You cannot do that.
Here's the call from Kim Murphy.
Major foul, chop block. Edmonton, number 65. That's a 15-yard penalty. It will remain 2nd down.
Yeah, it's Simeon Rotier, former Ticat.
Right at the top of your screen here, it's going to happen right here on Peach. This man's going to be engaged, and Rotier's going to come and chop him. Watch how this unfolds as they come back. Rotier comes back, and then boom, right underneath there. That's a high-low. It's how people get injured. It's how careers are ended. Got to stay away from that.
Now second and a bundle. Flags are down again. And look out, Nichols puts his head down again. And Brandon Pegues in to make the stop. A pickup of 15 yards, but again a flag is down. And Nichols appears to be hurt.
He doesn't know where he's at right now. He took the brunt of that hit, initiated the contact, and it's coming out the worse for wear.
So now who comes in?
Well, loosen up. Still got it.
The number's taken. You're okay with that, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't think Giles was nicked. I just think it was part of the game, so I would expect Giles to come in. Oof. That's my take on things. The way things have played out here. Why not get Nichols some time? Listen to this.
Edmonton number 84. It's a 5-yard penalty that's accepted. It will remain second down.
And Nichols remains down on the turf. So the third quarter will not yet end. And
yeah, Nichols thinks he's okay, and then he tries to get up right here. He's kind of pulled up, and then his legs aren't working. And that's when it gets scary. Just need a little bit more time to catch his breath and let things settle.
And now the ball at the Hamilton 36-yard line. It'll be second and 30.
Well, you might have heard me say, yeah, when Nichols stuck his head in there. You know, it's just, I like that style of play from a quarterback, but I don't like this result. I hate to see him go down.
Up and walking off, but you know they'll be careful with him.
Well, just nightmares. Thought he had him in the end zone a couple plays earlier. Takes off on a big run, and then this happens. Next thing you know, he's going to the sidelines and an opportunity to get some quality reps. Kerry Joseph's coming back in the football game. He doesn't look like he's hampered too much by that calf injury. Interesting how things unfold here. Get our inside information from Catherine Dolan. Somebody's not telling her the truth.
Second and 30. Here comes the rush. Screen it off to Charles. He dropped it, and there's another flag down. And this will be a late hit on Brock Campbell. And this third quarter simply won't end.
And it's getting ugly. And Gord, you jinxed him. All these flags. Come on, guys. Already told you, no extracurricular
Major
after
foul.
the ball's
Rookie
gone.
passer. Hamilton, number 97. 15-yard penalty.
They actually called on Bruce Davis, but it looked like Brock Campbell had the arm in there.
They're gonna both get reprimanded in video review tomorrow.
So now it's down to the 21-yard line, and it's an automatic first down for the Eskimos. Joseph goes to throw. The ball comes out. And it is recovered by the Tomcats. Another flag is down.
There you go, Gord. Say it again, Gord. We'll be here all day. This is laughable. Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
Now what's the penalty on the loose ball?
Come on. This looks like the first day of training camp.
First of all, was this an incomplete pass?
We have interference on a loose ball. Edmonton number 58. Possession to be awarded to Hamilton at that point. The quarter will be extended by one more play. First down, Hamilton.
Oh, good.
Excellent. That's what we need. It's more of the slapstick.
So after all that,
Hamilton makes a defensive stand, like they've been doing all game. And Kerry Joseph looks pretty healthy to me.